Okay, so as Raul's getting that all figured out, I can kind of go into what WorkSource does. So we are a process documentation company for real estate agents. We take the time to document your buyer processes, your seller processes, what you do with every single buyer and seller and every single transaction. And we get that completely dialed in. So you come away with your complete buyer and seller processes documented 100%. And the value of that is, if somebody leaves, you have to bring somebody on, you have your business documented. So it's a very smooth transition. A business built on people and not systems and processes is dangerous, and it can implode at any time. I've seen that happen myself. And after that, what we do after we document your systems and processes is we find virtual assistants who we can then train in your specific processes and your business. So you get a pre-trained virtual assistant in real estate, not only real estate, but how you run your business specifically. So they come in, it's kind of like you get a business in a box, but it's your business in a box. And you get a virtual assistant who knows how you run your business and knows where they're going to fit in and how they're going to help you run your business, so it can free you up to do the income producing activities that only a licensed person can do, or it frees you up to spend your time how you want to do it. And what we do besides that initial onboarding and training for those virtual assistants is we do continuous onboarding and training and provide them with more SOPs that allows them to take over more and more and more stuff in your business, that helps you do more marketing. They can take over your CRM. They can do, every door direct mail marketing, social media posting, posting on different sites, etc. So we document your business, we provide you VAs, and then we give those VAs more and more and more training so that you can get more and more done without you having to do it and make more money in less time.
Awesome, Chase. Thank you. Something I'd like to mention, and Chase has seen this happen. Chase worked at a company, you might want to mention this, before he was with EXP, who had one key person. Right. It was a company that, in fact, Chase, you should share that story, but I'll share one here, an example in Mexico. So like I said, I've been here for about 3 years. Before I entered commercial here, I was entertaining going with another organization that has a lot of Americans, and they were the largest commercial developer and commercial real estate brokerage in Mazatlan, Mexico, right, which is where I am. If you don't know where that is, you should come and visit, and I can hook you up if you come. They failed in a matter of 3 months. They were the largest. They were a multi-billion-dollar company. What happened? The key person, the chief operating officer, had everything in his head, everything. And he got sick, very sick, and was bedridden for a while. He couldn't talk. It was a very sad situation. But for the business, it was sad because they went from a billion-dollar company to, within about 3 months, they had to close their doors and fire sale all their assets to other companies because nothing was documented. All right. It's a big example, but if a billion-dollar company has those problems, us as realtors have the problems also.
So here's my story really quick. I got licensed in 2018. I didn't know what I was doing, so I joined a mom and pop brokerage who were doing great at what they were doing. They were investors, so they would go, by the time they were 30, they had amassed a portfolio of about 60 doors. Managing the brokerage and the property management company at the same time was too much for them, so they hired a property manager to take over the property management company, and she was great. She was a grizzled veteran. She knew what she was doing. By offloading that to her, they were now able to grow both businesses significantly faster because they had all that time. What happened is, in about the span of 18 months, that property management company tripled in size because they had all this new time to find more clients. But the property manager, even though she was excellent at what she did everything from memory, and she trained people from memory. And because she trained people from memory, people were only fully trained once they remembered everything. And because the company was growing so quickly, she couldn't train people fast enough to pick up all the extra work that was coming in very quickly. Long story short, one day she was so overwhelmed, she just didn't show up to work. And like kind of in Raul's example, in about this span of 3 months, the entire property management company crumbled. They sold it for pennies on the dollar, which that domino knocked over the domino of the real estate brokerage. So they had to close that down. And then they took the team and moved it over to EXP. So that's how I ended up over at EXP, and how both of those companies crumbled because their processes weren't documented and it was overwhelming, and that key person left. And when that key person left, it all came crumbling down.